What is up, you guys? It's Juggle here, and today we're playing at least like half of Caleb's Myth today. I was able to get both of his memories, but like at what cost, you know? Like, if you guys saw that video, you saw it, and you saw me suffer. So, I mean, I digress. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this because I've been holding off for a long time, okay? I'm only playing half because this one I was able to get all the shards, but this one I'm still lacking the last one due to what I like to call lack of resources. Thanks, Impold. You've never let me down a day in my life. That's crazy because you've let me down multiple times today. Okay, I mean it's not that serious. A couple days of grinding and I don't want to be spoiled. So, I'll try my darndest. Let's play this. I gotta kick back and relax, chat, and let's get into the that's the wrong thing. Kick back and relax, chat, and let's get into that is the wrong thing. Let's get into this. Decoherent. I'm so excited. I have access to I don't have the pair for this one. Would be nice if I did, but I just don't. I won. But we move. Oh wait, give me my man. Okay, we got 7, so I'm missing 1, but that's okay. It says together, unreturned, or why is it or? Don't know, don't care. Let's play. Importantly, immortality. Because I can read so great. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to Philos, and yet even it couldn't prevent the stagnation born from unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philos civilization was unable to escape its inevitable decay. With the expectation of the capital and its surrounding regions, which still clung to their luxurious lifestyles, most of the land had fallen into ruin. Remnants of advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer worked, or they were simply forgotten. Dang. Philophians longed for their former glory, but they had to accept the bitter reality of societal and technological decline. The ruling elite in the central district maintained their authority via strict surveillance, but beyond the illusion of grandeur lay something far worse. The more you travel across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of unavoidable demise. Dang. Strife raged tirelessly across the land, and the regiment could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. Among the rebel leaders, a piece of intel circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crushed countless uprisings was a modified combat android designed as A01. 01 from the fall of Philosian civilization. Preface. 01. Don't know what that means. Am I 01?
We have lost control of X-02. Requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
I'm assuming I'm 01.
There you are.
Oh. And
Can you hear me?
Caleb 02?
I'll wake you up. We're going
What is
to
this,
get out
Nier?
of here.
09? 02, bro? Why do you get to be 02? I want to be 02. Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. A boy who's approximately, big words, my age, and wearing a powered exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier.
We finally meet, A01.
A01. I want to be 02. Can we switch, please? I love 02. I don't want to be 01.
I'm X02.
Not fair, okay? I should get to pick because I'm 01. I should get to pick that I want to be 02. Who wants to be 01, bro?
There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
Why does he sound strange? Hold up. He sound weird. He sound like a minor. Is he a kid here? The stranger opens the experimental pod and extends his hand toward me.
Let's run away, A01.
Oh, we out of here? We dipping for real? We dipping? Okay, let's go! I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. Aren't we all? My body was modified and encased in a powered exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. Ooh. People fear me, avoid me, and alter my configurations. Ooh. Okay, they fear me. I see how it is. I'm scary. So, why would someone reach out to me? Because they're 02 and they're also the same thing. And they have the cooler name as well, so. Without thinking, I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of the experimental pod. Ooh, pitter patter. The boy leads me through the labyrinth corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. Oten Laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden... why am I reading it that way? The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fills the dark, empty tunnel. Aww. He has to be like a baby here. At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of wild grass. Ooh. I can taste how the air smells. I know it smells good out here. The sky floats between night and day. In the gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take to traverse.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
I mean, what's wrong with this place? It's pretty. The air smells fresh and clean. The wind blowing through my hair. You know, a little bit in my ears. You know, I never breathed such clean air before. Just IV water drips. The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the lab's. My body registers the heat. Ooh, is it summer?
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer.
Okay, thank you for answering my question. It's summer. Oh. Summer always too hot. Depends on where we are, though.
The laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside.
Yeah, there's a thing that I like to call no air conditioning, you know? Yeah, they probably kept that at a, like, auto temperature. Make sure I never knew what it felt like to be summer or winter.
The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
Aww. The long grass grazes my calves as the warm night breeze sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving. Despite knowing we could be caught at any moment, I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Why are we wearing sunglasses outside, though? Maybe it's because we're always inside. I don't know. I'm kidding. It's not sunglasses. It was a joke.
I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields.
Oh.
You must hate areas like that.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to go to my local Miniso and buy a cute little keychain to hang on my bag, but they won't let me do that. Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields, too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month.
Dang, a month? Frick. Sounds awful.
Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks.
Ooh. You guys not get fruit? I'm sorry,
There's
do we not
this
get
fruit
fruit?
that comes from a tree called silver glow, and it glows with a silvery white light. Even its seed shines.
Wow, that sounds so pretty. I want to see one day. But I'm stuck in this lab. So his lab, no battle, no life. His fingers, encased in his powered exoskeleton, gently rest on my palm while he speaks. The cold black metal traces my palm and leaves behind a seed that emanates a soft, silvery white glow. Aww.
I kept one as a keepsake.
All those experiments, but I still have dyslexia. I pick up the tiny seed and observe its soft light flicker through its patterns. Taste? Surprised, he lowers his head to look at me.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
Do we taste? I nod, and the corners of his lips immediately curl into a smile.
If you want to try it, we'll find those silver glow fruits.
Okay.
Now
wait.
you have a place you want to visit.
So we gotta eat the fruits? I thought we finna eat the seeds, bro. I mean, seeds aren't bad for us necessarily, I think. Like, it's not like... Do they tell you that it's gonna grow in your stomach if you swallow a seed? I pause and turn to look at him, but his holographic visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
You don't want to go there? Oh wait, have you? I don't freaking remember. Have you been there, bro? And you don't want to go until I want to go. You know what? That's nice. That's nice. Only real ones, right? I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
Oh. His voice is clear and certain. We're friends now? Wait. Okay. First friend. Per.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
Oh. Thanks. I mean, we could go to a place you want to visit too. Like, friendship is a two-way thing, you know? Like, I help you, you help me. You know, like, we friends. We friends, you know? Like, we could go together. As if reflecting the brightness in his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale colored horizon. A tender, golden red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I've seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer. Daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. They erased my memories once I returned to the lab. My gaze returns to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us.
Wait, we escaping?
And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
Oh, we have secrets! Oh my gosh, we really are friends. After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Calming, encouraging, bright. Caleb. Sorry. Oh, that was so cute. Secret. He seems to immediately understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
Oh wait. So his name just for real 02. That's not fair. I want 02. 02. X02. Caleb. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I
Clunk,
use
clunk,
it as my
clunk,
name?
clunk. Yes. Yes. You want to give me a name? Hey, give me a name. Caleb. His voice is lively and gentle.
Of course.
Okay, well, return the favor. Come on now. What about my name?
I won't let you forget. From now on, we can experience this together every year.
Summer? I mean, there's much cooler seasons than summer, literally.
And Caleb will be someone you see every day.
All right. Bet on it. He extends his pinky finger toward me. Perplexed, I look at him.
Hold out your finger, like this.
Why did he know more about the world than me? Oh, probably because I'm 01. I hesitate for a moment. Then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hook together.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day and never be apart.
Never. Never ever.
Test subjects have been located. Activating capture protocols. Use any means necessary.
What What the frick? Oh, brother. Our promise barely began before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. Y'all doing too much. Stop. Be my friend. I can hardly recall how I was captured. My mind was in a blur of laser fire and soldiers collapsing under my floating blades. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned into a familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from the lethal laser blast. He falls in front of me.
Get out of here. Run.
Caleb! No! Oh. I stabbed my floating blades into the soldiers and ignored the wounds I continued to get. My vision blurs. Through the haze, I see his body dragged away by robots. Caleb! A dull thud resounds as a laser pierces my powered exoskeleton. I fall onto the blood-soaked grass, and the sky turns into a blind blood red. Amid the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The silver glow fruit. I don't know when the glimmering seed fell, but it now rests beside my right hand. With the last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my fingers around it. This is the last image I remember before losing consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination followed by solitary confinement.
Oh, Caleb, oh. My memories.
Commencing comprehensive examination of the test subject.
That loathsome familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01.
Frick,
Energy
you loud as
signature.
heck.
Destructio.
Girl, you loud as frick.
Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive modification and repairs required. Initiating the memory extraction protocol is recommended.
No, my memoirs. Please. No.
X02. Energy signature. Construo.
Huh?
Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended.
No. What the frick is this robot talking about? I think this robot is hacked or something. I don't know what the frick is time. What you mean? Extraction without consent?
Activating memory extraction protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X02. Friend.
Robot don't know what it's like to have a friend. He's just jealous. My subconscious is plunged into chaos as a boy's fake face keeps appearing in my mind. Fake robot. The scent of wild grass in summer, and how plants touch my skin, and the silver fruit seed, the sunrise. Our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. A daybreak unlike any other. One that will never fade from my memory. X02. Caleb.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
Bro. Life's not fair. Memories being extracted as we speak. I am back to being a husk of my old self. I used that one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and mind. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and I wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill. I never get another chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I remember that one name over and over again. Caleb. Girl, I feel you. That was me before his myth came out, and then I proceeded to freaking struggle. We're not going to talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh. Okay, sad time. Objectives: determine the nature, interrelation of 01 and 02 powers. Observe their behaviors and responses under various environments and stimuli. Assess the preliminary impact of their powers. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Science, test, labs, research. As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, but I can still see and hear. I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I try to find my one solace amid my chaotic memories. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment's respite in this endless loop. However, the memories tied to that name are shrouded in fog. Oh! Ooh! Explosion jump scare! The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors begin, bring the seemingly sturdy walls crashing down. And that's what y'all asked for. Blow this place up. Blow it to the ground. The transparent wall of my chamber breaks. In the dust, countless fragments reflect a single figure. It's about dang time. Oh! A tall figure wearing a power exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing the black armor. See, he get active. And he puts in work. We appreciate it. He reaches out and touches my cheek against the transparent barrier of the experimental pod.
Do you recognize me, A01?
I mean, yeah, you kind of look almost exactly the
I'll wake you
same.
up.
You just buff and big and older. That suit look kind of cool. I feel his fingers touch the crystal switch at my throat. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. Bro, really love them explosions. Explosions in every life. As if a fog is lifted, my senses return to my body. My lips tremble as I look at the man before me. I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb?
That's me.
Wow, you've gotten so tall.
The rebels have attacked the central district. They're looking for you, A01.
Me? What the freak? I don't even know them. Like, I'm just in here in my pod. It's not
The
fair.
lab systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
Bro, I'm wanted. I don't know who you are. I only know your name, right?
I'm Caleb, your friend.
What's a friend? A friend? Bro, we just met yesterday. I don't know you. Kidding. Please don't feel bad. Let's get out.
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
Will this be our first successful time escaping? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Please. There's a strange familiarity in his voice, which stirs my mind, my fragmented memories. I remember escaping with Caleb before. And that's him, Caleb. He is taken aback. Then he extends his hand toward me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It sounds real dangerous out there, but I mean, I trust you, I guess, even though we kind of just met.
I promise, this will be our last escape.
This is first successful one, please, pretty please.
The test subject has escaped. Requesting interception immediately.
Aren't y'all a little too busy to be worried about me right now? Like, don't you guys got more important matters? The laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. We end up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me to a hidden underground warehouse, where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits. He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds despite the intensifying gunfire. That is no longer our problem, even though they came looking for me. Wow, we cruising in space for real, Caleb. It's nice out here. It's nice. Got a nice ship. The aircraft slices through the sky, and a massive laboratory is already out of sight. Wait, did we leave the stratosphere? Does this mean we've escaped? Where are we?
Not yet.
We're in space. We were on the ground, and now we're above the planet, bro. Oh.
Warning. Multiple aircraft detected.
Oh, they also
Estimated
have
hostile
aircrafts.
forces exceed 200
Oh, you better whip this hoe.
Immediate action required.
Whip this hoe, Caleb.
It looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
Right? I mean, you saw their priorities back there. They want me as a weapon. Bro, I don't fight for them. I'm gonna fight for my freedom.
They won't last long without you.
Slaves to freedom.
But the rebels won't let you go either.
So everyone wants me. Dang, like get in line, bro. Everyone just wants me. I'm still wanted. But not loved, which is crazy. Are you scared?
This is our last escape. We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Okay, escape or die. How about... Right. Okay, you know what? I'm all for it. I mean, that's a decision you made, and I trust you. So, outside the windshield are swarms of aircraft piercing the thick clouds. I stand and walk toward the cabin door. They'll try to shoot us down. Protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Okay, but like, I don't want to come crashing down to Earth. Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Okay, I see how it is. Okay, Riz. Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads from his palms and suspends our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
I nod and leap out of the cabin. Held aloft by an invisible force, I summon my floating blades. A giant black sword swiftly strikes the approaching aircraft, one after another. They love that explosion S-effects when it's Caleb. Like, dang, bro. How many other people have to deal with these explosions? Thick smoke engulfs our vision as enemy aircrafts burn and explode. They're like a fireworks display, celebrating our escape. Out of the way, coming through! Endless lasers weave a net of destruction. And it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are strapped. I'm used to the pain. And we have no other choice this time. The last enemy aircraft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. He said that if we don't escape, we both have to die together. I kind of want to go to Miniso, so I don't... I'm kidding. I look down at the blurring wreckage far below. An exhaustion I've never felt before hits me. The injury-induced dizziness returns. I fall backward, yet I don't plummet from the sky. A pair of hands catches me from behind. My body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me. Wow. Freedom, but at what cost?
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
Autopilot mode? My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Oh. Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
Hey, okay. Alright, hold on. We just met. I'm kidding. Hold on. I'm kidding. He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upward. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious.
Is it?
You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Okay. It's crazy. Our connecting mechanical parts seamlessly shift from and form a transfer port that interlocks our palms together, repairing me with the power of love and friendship. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tingle with my palm flowing into me. What do they call this on Earth, Caleb? I tried to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
Like, what is happening? Shepherd pain crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. My body burns, and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts, Caleb. It hurts so much. Pain. He stiffens for a moment. Then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Really? Okay, well. Took like 5 attempts, but we did it. I secretly hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulder, as if this gesture could somehow ease the pain. Girl, I'm sure androids don't have to deal with periods, so, I mean, it's practically the same sensation, I promise you. Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flowing through me changes from freezing cold to warm, like it's returning to a place that feels like home. I slowly close my eyes and feel an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. Good night, Caleb. Or good morning. What time is it? Caleb gently places the girl in the co- co-pilot seat as a desolate landscape appears outside the portable charger of a spaceship. Even though the aircraft has left the central district, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state despite using all of his strength. Their powers are bound to the same source, so as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. Oh. His decline can only mean one thing. The destructo energy is getting stronger. Coins. Frick. Oh my gosh. What did the frick does that say? Coinciding. Right? With the escaping strife that continues to engulf this planet. And when this energy grows unchecked, the first thing it destroys is the vessel containing it. But that's not fair. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this life. Objective, what is this? Objective and auditory stimuli to make A01 intermittently aware of X02's existence and observe her reactions. Analyze A01's emotional state and energy fluctuations to assess the fundamental attraction between the two. Elevate the stability of A01's autonomous oh my gosh, consciousness and behavioral patterns after becoming aware of X02. So this is just them seeing us know we exist, I think. I don't know how long I've slept. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a small rocky cave. A small campfire burns at the cave's entrance. A familiar figure, definitely not small figure, a familiar figure is looking into the dancing flames. I slowly step out to see a vast desert. Caleb hears me and quickly turns around. His holographic visor is gone. I can't help but stare at him.
What's
That
wrong?
face card that don't
Do you
decline.
feel unwell?
I've never seen your eyes before.
Do they look weird?
I mean, they look normal. Eyes are eyes, you know what I mean? Like, you know? Okay, let's... I walk up to him, cup his face, and look into his eyes. I don't blink. Oh my gosh, like, he looks so sad just all the time. I can't help but feel bad. Like, your eyes, they remind me of a scene.
What kind?
An image surfaces in my mind. A sky floats between night and day from many years ago. A summer sky just before sunrise.
That's something we saw 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
I shake my head. Only bits and pieces and your name. He falls silent. Then he passed the spot next to him.
Are you hungry? Let's eat something.
He gives me a fruit. Its red spines were burned off. It's not a nutrient nugget? His expression becomes one of utter disgust. Sorry, didn't mean to bring up the cafeteria food. My bad, my bad. Okay. It's not a nutrient nugget.
We're no longer in the lab, so we're never eating those things again. These are red thorn grass fruits. They're rich in protein and nutrients.
Oh. I take the warm fruit and bite into it. Slightly charred and crispy. It's salty. He closely watches my reaction.
Do you like it?
It's not bad. Ugh.
Here, try this.
I'm more of like a sweet type of girl, not really savory, you know. I like me sugar, you know. But I mean, I'll eat it. I don't complain. It's not no nutrient nugget, so. He speaks in a more cheerful tone as he gives me a berry with blue and white stripes.
It's a blue stripe berry, perfect for quenching your thirst.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I pop it into my mouth. Cool, sweet juice encases my tongue. Now this is what I'm talking about, Caleb. This right here. For a long time, my taste buds only knew the artificial flavors of nutrient nuggets. But thanks to this single berry, the world beyond the lab has revealed itself to me. It's sweet. So this is what sweetness tastes like.
You like it, right? I'll remember that for later.
MC just like me for real. You seem to be knowledgeable about these fruits.
I was deployed in a desert once. The environment and vegetation were a lot like this.
His sense of familiarity washes over me. I reach into my pocket and pull out a silver fruit seed I've kept hidden. What about this? Do you recognize it? Surprise flashes across Caleb's face, and his eyes light up like they've caught the fire's glow.
You kept it this whole time. It's a seed from the silver glow fruit. The fruit itself looks like this.
Before I knew it, a fruit emanating a soft, silvery white glow appears in his palm. Sorry to think you had way more freedom than I did.
Do you want to know what it tastes like?
I nod and bite into the fruit. Sweet and sour flavors blend on my tongue. There's also a hint of bitterness. The taste is hard to describe in one... Oh my gosh. The taste is hard to describe in one word, but I don't hate it.
At long last, I brought you to a place where silver glow fruit grows.
Oh, is that why we're here? Seeing my confusion, he responds with a relieved smile. Did we make a promise before?
Yes, this was part of it.
Do promises made many years ago still need to be kept?
They must.
His voice is gentle yet firm. The moonlight watches over the wasteland coast, cast a soft glow on his face. An emotion wells up inside me. I want to remember the promise we once made. But what was it? After we finished the fresh fruit, Caleb puts out the fire and moves the spare sleep pod from the aircraft to the cave. The inflatable sleep pod quickly takes shape, and he starts to set up another one. I don't need it.
This sleep pod will help your body and mind rest properly.
It's too cramped. I don't like it. I sit down and lean against the rock wall near the cave's entrance.
Are you going to sleep like that all night?
Yes.
If you don't like the sleep pod, use it as a mattress inside the cave at least. Then you can stretch out.
The cave isn't any better. He's trying, bro. He's trying his best. He looks at the dark, cramped cave and seemingly comes to a realization. He moves closer to the entrance and sits down next to me. He positions himself as if he were my shield.
Right. You know, I also don't like being alone.
It's very windy near the entrance.
That's why this spot is mine.
Aww. I turn my head and our gazes meet.
In the lab, we were actually separated by one wall.
Oh.
And it was a mirror in my room. I didn't realize it was one way until it got destroyed.
Oh.
You were in the room next to mine and could always see me, right?
Oh. I nod as I recall the transparent wall. It was like a stage built for an audience. One, me. Is that what they were talking about in the forums earlier when they were like, okay, it's time for her to meet him, but not really. Let's also keep record of this. The sole actor on the stage was a prisoner, the boy in the other room. Confined to the experimental pod and unable to make a sound, I was forced to watch his loneliness and pain play out. It felt like an experiment. Girl, little do you know, it was.
Were you able to hear me?
All kinds of plants can grow in the desert. There are blue striped berries, red thorn grass, and the silver glow fruit you were curious about as a child. Would you like to go to an amusement park? I used the system to find the dreamiest one of all in all of Phyllis. This amusement park floats in the sky. Even the clouds are pink and purple. I want to take you there. It's like a paradise. You'll like it. I calmly repeat his past monologues. He's slightly stunned. I heard everything you said in the lab. But only now do I realize you were talking to me. The wasteland's moonlight is reflected in his eyes, and his expression seems more animated.
Then you must have heard what I said every night.
Good night, my one and only.
What about you?
I had no one to say those words to, so I never said them. He turns to look at me, and his gaze becomes serious.
Have you given yourself a name?
I pause before I look at him. How about you give me a name? I gave you a name. No one has ever called me by a name. I lost aura for stuttering.
Now you have someone who will.
Okay. I want to be Caleb02. That's my name. Checo, that's me. Don't wear it out. He lowers his gaze and carefully repeats the name several times. When he looks up again, his features soften. Checo, Caleb, Cece, hey!
From now on, we'll hear the words we want to hear.
I know you never finna call me by my name, but in my heart, I know you are.
Good night.
Figures. Good night, Caleb. Honk. Honk. Why I look like he's sleeping stand up? Close my eyes and listen to his steady breath breathing nearby. I unconsciously rest my head against his shoulders. I slept well that night. No sudden awakenings, no dreams. Oh, that was cute. Okay, how many? I think we could do one more after this one. Create a simulation of the planetary threats that could arise from the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Research and design preventative measures to stop the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Frick me, bro. Hate this lab. Hate it here. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time, at the far ends of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet inhabitants closely resemble the people of Philos, but everything there is full of life. It's a stark contrast to the declining Philos. Interesting. The images in the dream are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. More importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries unique aura of rebirth. The unique aura. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. Huh. You think maybe he's like remembering a different, like, I call it a timeline, but I don't really know what it is, but Oh, now we in The Last of Us. We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It's constantly malfunctioning. Eventually, we're forced to take risks, and we land on the outskirts of a ruined city to look for parts. Ooh, smart. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follow us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District, and now it's rare to see a new face.
Stay back, lady. I don't know you. A black market merchant greets us with an unremarkable corner of the old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution. Especially since we're still clad in combat armor. Oh.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
As far away as possible, please. Before I can respond, a small hand tugs at my finger.
Are you both robots?
I think so. I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
We just
She's my
got
friend.
fire drip.
Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
Right. Good point, Caleb. Tell him. The little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone. Is having a friend any different from being alone?
It's being alone, but together.
It's different.
Hey. It is different. You know what? Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have my memories erased like 50 million times. I don't know. Caleb glances at me.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
But my grandma is always there for me too.
Yes, she was your friend, but she was also your grandma.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson, Kolo. He hasn't seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
Especially ones coated in drip as us.
You're from outside? Which outside?
You know, places we're not gonna tell him, right? I hesitate. I don't know the names of the places on Philos aside from the Central District.
The edges of Deepspace.
Yeah, there. We're from somewhere around those parts.
The edges of... What's that?
You'll know when you get
It's
older.
the origin of all
Oh my gosh.
Philosians. Our ancestral homeland, basically.
You know, we don't have to spill all our business to this random kid. What if they come and look for us, huh? And they ask the kid. Then what, Caleb? Not even paying attention to me. I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
His expression is honest, as if his experience is firsthand. That's what I'm saying. Did he get this from the cognitive domain system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Phylos, but on that planet, it's an everyday necessity.
Oh.
Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
Oh. His understated tone makes my mind wander. He's trying to flex in front of me right now. I can tell. Flex your knowledge or whatever. It's working. You seem educated.
What else? Tell me more.
Educated Caleb. Am I right, people? Caleb casts a side glance in my direction. Then he crouches down to be at eye level with the boy.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
Wait, why do we need paper? It's just us. We can just talk to each other, I think. Okay. Well, I mean, when we left Lingshire, we took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right now. Oh, it's for me! It's for me! It's my paper! Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts. Dang, what don't you know
Regulator.
how to do? I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper.
Are you curious?
Do you know how to write? I don't know how to write. They never taught me how to do that. Have you visited the edges of Deepspace?
I'm not sure. I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
Oh. As he finishes the repairs and pushes himself up, I hold out my hand to him. What the frick was that? He hesitates before letting his cold mechanical hand clasp mine. I pull him up. It would make more sense where that arrow was pointed if bro was actually on the ground, but he was standing up in fold. I think you're trying to set me up right now. I'm not like that. I'm kidding. I don't have memories like that. He carefully studies my face.
Is that envy I see?
I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier in than the dreamiest amusement park on Philos?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
Caleb raises his hand and taps the air to bring up a holographic screen between us. With his fingers, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round.
You remembered that.
Amusement park, I just want you guys to know that amusement park boss in Nier Automata had one of the best songs in my opinion. I used to listen to it on repeat. So, I mean, let's just say I'm excited. To the amusement park we go. I remember everything you've said, including the amusement park's coordinates that you kept repeating. I write out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. I ain't reading all that. You guys see that? Coordinates. My hands stop exactly where his fingers rest on the other side.
Do you really want to go there?
You said it was a place that makes people happy. I don't know what happiness is. His expression falters for a moment. In that fleeting second, I can't discern the emotions in his eyes. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes it disappear. My hand touches his palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Dang, I don't know what happiness is. It's crazy. I guess I don't know what happiness is. Maybe it's just my imagination, but when our hands touch, in spite of the power exoskeletons, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend. Oh, because you're my friend? He seems slightly taken aback. Then a gentle smile appears on his face.
Yeah. It's because I'm your friend.
I didn't understand what having a friend meant before, but over time, I found my own definition of that word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. Caleb accesses the aircraft controls and we take to the skies once more. We're no longer running away. We have a destination. They would never expect us at the amusement park. Let me just say, we about to have amusement. Okay? They will never expect us there. Reconstruct the energy transmission network with A01 to enhance the test subject's absorption and release capabilities. Reinforce A01's power exoskeleton and insert environmental adaptation modules to improve the subject's adaptability and stability in various environments. So, and built with summer and winter wear. Caleb often woke up in the middle of the night when he was still in the laboratory, and there would be several aches in his chest. At first, he thought he was sick, but he soon realized the pain had nothing to do with his physical health. It felt like someone deeply connected to him was suffering, and he felt her pain through an invisible bond. Caleb knew she endured the wounds, the mental erosion, and the torturous modifications. She had to bear this inhumane pain because of the destructo energy she was born with. He wished he bore all of that pain in her stead. This thought became a thorn in his heart that grew only inward. Oh, poor Caleb.
Approaching designated coordinates.
Bro, take
Entering
all of
landing
Caleb's
mode. Please ensure your safety.
sadness and give it to Ever. Oh, I don't know. Here's a someone. The aircraft has reached its destination as was destruction. What the frick? But the dreamy amusement park is nowhere to be seen. The remnants of a hover lane lie scattered on the ground, as if to prove this wasn't just our imagination. The amusement park did exist at one point, but now only its rotten remains stand before us. Frick me, bro. That's so sad. Yeah, oh, man. Where's the happiness, bro? Lost in thought, I stare at the wreckage.
This planet is big. There must be other amusement parks still present.
I hope so, bro. I want to feel happiness. That won't be necessary. I turn around and calmly look at Caleb. Bro, I feel so bad. I'm so sad. It's just them versus the world. It's okay not to know what happiness feels like. I've matured just fine. Are you sure about that? You probably have PTSD or something. I start walking toward the aircraft, but he grabs my wrist.
Let me show you a magic trick.
Okay, it better be good. I've seen a couple. Not all of them are really good like that. He releases my wrist and defiantly unfolds, and refolds white paper he got from the boy. Before long, he places a delicate white paper crane in my hand.
Let's see how far it can fly.
Oh, although I'm confused, I play along. The small paper crane glides from my fingertips. It flies into the distance, and my gaze follows it across the desolate ruins. It circles back toward me, but just as I reach out to catch it, it levitates before my eyes. Did you use your Evo? As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize I'm floating. I look down and see Caleb walking through the air. He's headed in my direction. I can only imagine what this looks like. So beautiful.
The hover train is gone, but there's always another way to reach the sky.
Yes, with you, Caleb. With you. Beautiful. During the previous battle with our pursuer's aircraft, we hadn't paid attention to the sensation of floating. But now that I'm suspended in the air, I feel like I lost my balance. He steadies me, and the familiar pull of gravity returns.
For my next trek, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
Oh, you're the best. Oh my gosh. I got a free amusement park. The paper crane levitates and leads the way. Caleb holds my hand and guides me through the night sky. From above, the amusement park no longer looks like a bunch of ruins. The Ferris wheel, roller coaster, and merry-go-round, they stand like frozen relics of a bygone era. The wind and clouds are woven to form a vessel beneath us, and I turn to look at him. He's beside me. Caleb.
What is it?
This feeling I've never felt before. Is it happiness?
If you like this feeling, then yes, it's happiness.
After thinking for a moment, I gently pull him closer. He leans down. I see my lips curve into a smile in his eyes. I like this feeling. So, I'm happy right now. Caleb stares at me as if bewitched. It's like he's seeing something completely new. Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's because...
He gently touches the corner of my mouth with his index finger.
This is the first time I've seen you smile.
Oh, okay. I also touch the corner of my mouth. I curve it upward because I'm happy?
It's not just that. This also changed.
His finger moves from my cheek to the corner of my eye. Caleb, your eyes and mouth also changed. I touch the corner of his eyes and lips.
Yes.
Sorry.
Now we can see our happiness reflected in each other's faces.
But I still don't know what makes you happy.
You.
Oh man, you make me happy. Yeah, you know. He slowly says with this single word. The evening breeze tussles his hair, and the distant stars are reflected in his gaze. Just as I've become to understand happiness, I also understand what it means to have someone who's always been there for me. Memories of Caleb flashed through my mind. Walking in midair, paper crane, the wind blocked at the cave's entrance, silver glow fruits, campfires under the night sky. A familiar yet unsettling feeling sweeps over me, and my mind, consciousness begins to blur. It's just like those memories before it's just like those moments before my memories were erased.
Pipsqueak?
I lower my head through this haze. The crystal embedded in my power exoskeleton gives off a faint, blood-red glow in the darkness. My mind spins into chaos's embrace. Even breathing feels painful. As I collapse into the arms of the person beside me, a sharp sound charges toward us. A golden beam pierces the darkness and grazes my power exoskeleton. What the frig?
It's a surveillance drone. Get behind me.
Oh no. Just when I was happy. Countless pairs of golden eyes suddenly light up the night sky. They're like a pride of lions surrounding their prey. More golden beams are woven to create intricate nets. They're trying to trap Caleb and me. I tried to summon a floating blade to counterattack, but my fading consciousness prevents me from using my evil. What exactly is her evil? Behind me, a golden beam strikes. As it pierces my chest, I lose my balance and fall. Caleb catches me. Focused, he uses his evil to lift the passenger railroad car into the air. It serves as a makeshift shield. He carries me through the floating passenger railroad car while lasers relentlessly attack its exterior. I can hear the muffled explosions. My senses are about to disappear. Even the pain in my chest feels like a distant, phantomical sensation. Great, that's a big word for Elmo.
I know your mind is in disarray.
Yeah, you don't know that half of it, bro. No, I'm not fine. I'm not lying to him. You need to go. I try to push him away, but he pulls me back into his arms using an even greater force. He leans down to my ear. His calm voice is steadfast.
You must remember what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Don't go back to the aircraft. It's most likely being monitored.
Okay, no aircraft. Don't go back. Monitor.
Return to Lingshire and take shelter in an abandoned house.
Lingshire, abandoned house. Go shelter. I can't leave you though. You guys like my voice acting work? I would never do all this if you guys could see my face. The passenger railroad car is buckled inward and under relentless gunfire. The increasing number of strikes is a warning. I won't hold on for much longer. Caleb presses his hand against the back of my head. Our foreheads touch. There's no fear in his eyes, only a burning light belonging to someone who's ready to face death.
You won't be taken back there, and you won't die.
What about you?
This is our last escape, I promise.
Our. His other hand grasps mine, and transfer ports in our palms connect. A flood of energy surges into me. It's not cold. It's not the cold, soothing kind I knew before. Caleb, it hurts. The energy burns like a raging wildfire. It consumes every fiber of my being, as if to hollow me out.
Don't be afraid. This won't take long.
Aww. A shrill ringing noise echoes in my mind as unfamiliar energy takes over my body. It drains whatever remains of my energy. I struggle to break free, but his arms hold me tight.
Forgive me. This is the only way.
I suddenly realize he's exchanging his energy with mine. No, Caleb, you can't bear it.
But I'm willing to do it.
Oh, don't make me cry, bro. Pulls me closer. Our heated breaths mingle as our bodies seem to merge.
I will give you my fate, and your fate will become mine.
Is that what you meant by that? I don't want your life essence, bro. Energy courses through my very being to claim every part of me. In a matter of seconds, my body accepts this new presence as if welcoming back something it had lost. A dual ache throbs in my heart as I desperately fight to stay conscious. Why? He responds with a smile, and a warm lip brushes against my eyelids.
Because I'm your friend.
Bro.
A close friend is willing to do this. To die for you.
Oh, no, please. Oh man, now I wish I had my webcam on, cause oh gosh, I'm a mess. In this, oh gosh, in this cold, oh, I can't read no more. In this close moment, I see his farewell in that smile. Seems like our final goodbye. My lips move, but the words I want to say won't come out. What happened to we together? The togetherness? You want me to be alone? You only want to exist in my life essence? What, Caleb? No! As my world slips into darkness, I see Caleb turn and walk out of the passenger railroad car. He levitates in the air as massive black swords materialize behind him. Frick! The floating blades forged from my energy now serve as his weapon. A massive swarm of drones surged toward him to attack the newly reborn combat android. He raises both hands, gravity is warped, and the backbone that manifests shreds the machines into pieces. Bro, can we get animation one day? Infold, please. Caleb turns his head to take one last look at the passenger railroad car. Then he leaps into the sea of metal. He freaking dip. He says, "See you later, alligator. See you in another lifetime." So you just want me to end it off like that for now? What the frick? That hurt me emotionally, physically. You know, I can only but feel bad. But at least we have this Caleb. And this Caleb isn't
I heard you
suffering
loud
that
and clear
bad.
when you said, "Caleb, I summon thee."
Yes. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so sad. You don't deserve that. Why'd I just palm his face? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to just. Thank you guys for watching. The next part will come as soon as I freaking get my act together and level up the rest of his freaking crap. But yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more love and deep space and sadness and depression. Cause like, what's a gacha game without making you feel bad all the time? Okay, guys, check
Since you have
out.
some free time, we can revisit the plans we put on the back burner.
You almost went this
For
whole
example,
thing without
we
saying
still
nothing,
have that
bro.
model we were working on.
You
We
almost
only
went
completed
this
half of it, remember?
whole thing without saying nothing. Okay, y'all. Caleb wanted to say goodbye. Bye-bye.